Hey, what's up, guys? It's TopherDeluxe, and today is another game, another episode in this Game's Broken series that I've been doing, and this one is a little bit of a long one, so sit back, grab some popcorn. We got a lot to talk about, and it's actually not all just the gameplay. So, what you're seeing right here is me and him picking our matchmaking. We're going to go into domination. This happened, this is just the game type that this happened in, I guess. Me and Ghost playing. I'm a 15, he's a 58. The dude plays the games way more than I do. I try and keep up with him. I mean, I've been I've been pushing. We were real close first prestige, and now I think we're in our third, and I'm just having a hard time keeping up with him and his progress because he plays a lot more than I do. I tend to work a little bit more, and I'll get to that a little bit later in the video because I've got a lot of footage here I'm going to talk over, so don't worry about that right now. I'm using the K7 class. Not that it is very important, but it's the same class that you saw me use. What was it? I think the last game that I played. Straight off the bat, me and him are going to go running, or at least me, I'm going to go running for C. This is what we always do. It's how I always throw them off. You spawn and then run to their home flag while they go to B, and then you end up double capping them while they only have B. It's a pretty good strategy. It works real well on this map, especially if you have marathon and lightweight. You can get around pretty freaking quick. So the beginning of this game isn't really all that spectacular. There's Ghost right there. We're both at C. But it gets a lot better, I'll just tell you that. We get shot in the butt a lot. There's an abundance of trophy systems. You may have picked up on something at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything about it. You may have picked up on it. I'm just saying. Whoa! Look at that ammo. Look at that shiz. 255 bullets in my clip and 5, no, unlimited IEDs, unlimited lethals. I don't know about tacticals. I don't have a class with any tacticals, but the clips had 255 bullets in them, and it did not matter what gun you used. You had 255 clips in it. There, 255 bullets. This was pretty freaking awesome. I mean, I had an unlimited amount of IEDs, but when you threw the third one, the first one blew up, if you know what I mean. Like, there could only be, I think, 2 of them out at a time. So as soon as you threw that third one, the first one, boom, popped up and blowed up, son. This is a pretty cool lobby. What I figured out, there's people that are doing this, and then they leave eventually, and the host migration happens, and the game never really ends. I'll cover that a little bit more in depth later on in the video when I have a little bit more visuals to aid you with your understanding of this game. But right now, I've got one more thing that is about this game. I'm going to try and let the gameplay do most of the talking. What the was that? Did you guys see that shadow? Did you see that? What the heck is going on? I'm talking to Ghost in my headset, and he said, yeah, the jumping's all weird. Try it. What the fluff? I'm like flying. Someone put Flubber on my combat boots. Who put Flubber on my combat boots? No, I got, it's a glitch or something. You go outside of the framework, I guess, and man, you fly sky high. So this entire game, the rest of the game, as you'll see here in a minute, as soon as this thing goes loose and people realize you can do this, you look at them, they're all popping up. It's like trying to shoot grasshoppers with BB guns, really. I mean, it's really difficult to shoot people. You guys really get to see the bad end of my aim in this game, because this was a game I was warming up on. I was not warmed up at all, and trying to shoot people that are floating through the air is just a little bit difficult. And trying to shoot people on the ground when you're floating through the air is just a little bit difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this next little bit. I changed classes into an L115 class to try and practice my quick scoping. I get a few pretty good kills. I'm impressed with myself. I impress myself, not to toot my own horn, but, you know, and, you know, which actually sounds more like, if you know how to play a brass instrument, you got that joke. If you don't, then you probably just think I farted on the mic. So what I'm going to talk about is where I've been. This is January 8th. I haven't uploaded a video in 7 days, and I'll tell you why. About 5 days ago, I woke up in the morning with the side of my face swollen, horribly swollen. I had a bad tooth, and I guess it got abscessed. If anybody out there has ever gotten an abscessed tooth, it is misery. It is horrible. Look, endless clip, just shooting, spraying and praying, dude. But yeah, abscess tooth, it's basically where you get like an infection through a cavity up into your gum near the root of your tooth, and it makes your gums swell up real huge, and it puts all kinds of pressure on your jaw and your teeth. It's just miserable. I mean, it's just something I don't wish on my enemy. So I woke up, this is the second time this tooth has acted up. Before it's acted up, and then it just got better over time, over a day or two. This time I woke up and it hurt so bad. I had to go to work and work 12 hours and was in misery the entire day. It was hell. Oh my God, it was so bad. So the next day I swore vengeance on this tooth, and I basically went to a dentist and got it removed. I got the tooth pulled, yanked right out of my head. I got some other dental work. So here's a couple kills that are pretty good. I'm proud of them. Yeah, get long shot it on. Oh God, dude, that was like an extra long shot. It was like a triple extra long shot. And then that's like the only hit that I get for like an hour. But anyways, back to the tooth. So my tooth, I had to get it pulled. There was some other stuff, like some other cavities that got filled and stuff. And I've had pretty rough time with my teeth as far as my, I tend to get abscess real easy. So this tooth, they said there wasn't anything they could do. They had to pull it. So I had to get it pulled, and that was Friday morning. I was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was basically doped up on Loratabs and ibuprofens with some kind of like, wow, look at that clip. That's a big long clip. It goes all the way across the screen now. Yeah, we're still under the 200 point mark. Remind me when that happens, just so I know to pay attention and actually say something about it. But yeah, so I was on drugs, and I was told to not do anything that would make my blood pressure go up, because that would be hard for the wound. If you don't know, you get the tooth pulled, there's like an open wound there. They don't stitch it unless they have to. And if your blood pressure goes up, or if something else happens, if you chew on it wrong, or if you suck on a cigarette or a straw, then it will, look at this crap, and I can't hit nothing. Oh, hit marker. Sweet. But yeah, if you do anything like that, you can pull, you're supposed to form a blood clot there, and then that blood clot could fall out and then open the wound, and you get dry sockets, which is a whole nother big deal you don't want to mess with. So basically, I tried to play Call of Duty, and every time I got on to play, my heart rate went up because I'd get excited. You know, it's a game. You know, it gets intense. You get those intense moments, you know what I mean? And it would make my blood pressure go up, make my face hurt. When I say face, I'm not talking about my tooth. I'm talking about like from eyeball to neck on one side of my head was hurting. It was hurting bad. So I couldn't play the game. Obviously, I had gauze in my mouth for a little while, and I couldn't talk, so I couldn't do a commentary. That's basically my story of where I've been. Now look at this. We're at 329 points. What the fluffy kitten? Does anyone want to remind me that this game ends at 200? The opposing team, the losing team, mind you, the other team, is at 204 points. That's enough to secure a win if we didn't have 332 points. So this game is genuinely jacked up. Now, we had people in the lobby that we were in message us after this because they were trying to get back into this lobby. They wanted to try and find the guy that was hosting this game and kind of tag along, if you will, you know? Like, someone had a modded thing. Now, mind you, I never, ever saw this crap on Black Ops 2. Never once. Never have I ever sorry, seen this crap on Black Ops 2. I never saw it on Black Ops 1. The modding just doesn't seem to happen with the Treyarch titles, but with Infinity Ward, it's rampant. It's like, I can't seem to shoot this guy. What the fuck is wrong? Like I said, this is my first Infinity Ward, but my friend told me that this has happened on old Modern Warfare games a lot. So there you go. You see the guy right there with the Kastat or whatever, that grenade launcher? He was tearing people up. I think he got the most kills in the game at this point. Because he had that like endless grenade launcher capability where you could just like throw out grenades constantly, never having to reload, just I know that probably wasn't the best sound. Look at this. Oh, fail. Dead body flying. Look at this pistol. Now this guy's either got a modded controller or that's part of the mod. I don't know. I haven't figured that out. But pay attention here. In a second. There it is. Host migration. So what we figured out is that whoever's modding on this thing is the host. We're at 456 points. You see that? See how big the blue bar was? Now watch it here in a second. Okay, maybe in a second more, because there's like a few host migrations. I'm just saying, a few host migrations, and it never hurt nobody. But watch this. The first one's gone. I try and jump. My jump's gone. My super jump's gone. So whoever the hacker was left the lobby, and the game had to switch to another host to try and fix stuff. And you'll see some things. There's a few host migrations we go through over and over again. Eventually, it settles on me, and I end up getting hosts, which is fine with me. But now look at the score. You see that? See how small the bars are? Does that look familiar? Does it look like last time's Games Broke video? I think this is how that game started. It's a game that has a ridiculously high score limit, and once the modder leaves, all the mods leave with him, but the game score fucks up, so it stays like that. So then it's like a ridiculously unobtainable goal to try and win. I don't even know. This game probably goes on for hours, and the servers keep putting people in and attacking them with random dogs. Come around corners. God damn it. But look at that field trophy system. That's my my friend Ghost put those out there, because apparently with the tacticals, they didn't disappear when he put up the new one. So after about 55 minutes of me playing this game, sorry if I sound like I'm rambling, I decided that I'm going to leave. I'm thinking, man, you know what? I've had enough. I'm tired of this game. I'm going even, I'm going positive, just barely. Look at that. First team to 44,444 points. Oh my gosh. That's literally hours and hours of gameplay. But there's a little bit of a hidden twist to this, if you haven't noticed. Which you may have. But if you didn't, look at that. Wow. We're both level 60s. How the hey did that happen? So me and Ghost have successfully went through our entire prestige in that game. I'm going to go into my stats here and look at my time to prestige. And you'll notice that the first two are like a day and a couple hours. And this one is, if my dumb ass can figure out how to look at it, 2 hours and 48 minutes. That's how long it took me to prestige, gentlemen. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button on the screen if you did. Like and sub for more content. And that's pretty much it. Hack Lobby. TopherDeluxe, and I'm out.